Welcome back to the channel, No Traction Media. William, say hi. Hey. Turn around. No Traction Media, yes, sir. Y'all see it? I don't know if you were in there or not. I couldn't really see. But today we are going to address a question I get asked a lot, and that question is, how are you 21 years old and afford a Supra?
35-year-old selfie angles, yeah!
But no, how did I afford this car? So basically I started small. In high school, my first vehicle was a 95 Jeep Cherokee. Wish I still had that, not gonna lie. The guy that has it now, if you see this, I want it back. Cash money. $3,000, take it or leave it. No, but I started out with that, and then as a graduation present, I wanted a sports car, and my grandpa helped me out, gave me $10,000 just for graduating high school, and I ended up buying a 05 WRX STI. Had that for a year and a half, put 3 motors in it. Gotta love Subies. And then got tired of that vehicle and traded it for a 350Z on bags. Kept that for like 8 months and just wanted something faster. I mean, I love the 350, but it just wasn't me. I ended up financing for a 2013 Pro Charge 5.0. There's a dude out of Charlotte, North Carolina. He had it. It was fully built.
Yes, bought, not built.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's just facts. But now it was built right. I was looking at GTRs and realized real quick that that was out of the picture. And yeah, so I went with the 5.0. I traded the 350Z with $17,000 on top. I financed $17,000 and started my credit. I didn't have any credit before then, and that's kind of where it all started. So I played the trade game a little bit, starting small and then building my way up. I paid for that 5.0 for a year and a couple months, and then I get really bored easy. I don't know why, but I got bored with it and posted it for sale. And me thinking, I bought the car a year and a half ago. It was worth $22,000. I was thinking, hey, I owe $12,000. I could easily sell it, 17, 18, no problem. Went to sell it. Had a little trouble selling it. Not that anything was wrong with it, but just couldn't find the right buyer for it. And then I was like, screw it, I'm gonna just take it to a dealership where this Toyota was at and see what I could get for it, because my boy Alexi at Lextasy, took it to him and see what he would give me for it. And come to find out, there was a front end collision on the vehicle that I didn't know about when I bought it. It wasn't on the Carfax when I bought it, and then it showed up at the dealership. There was a front end collision. So that dropped the price like more than half. They offered me like $6,000. That's the best they could do, and they basically would have sent it to auction. So that's when I got stuck with a situation: is keep it or try to sell it for payoff. And me and my best friend Devin, we were sitting in a dealership. We posted it for payoff, and you said, first come, first serve, come get it. And literally 15 minutes later, while we were sitting in the dealership, a guy hit me up, said he would come buy it tomorrow, cash in hand. And I was just like, dude, I gotta make it happen now. So after that, I got really lucky with that. The guy ended up coming to get it, and I still, like I said, only got payout for it, so I didn't have any money to put down. I didn't have a trade-in. I was just kind of winging it. So once we got that settled, I started doing the whole trying to get approved, and my debt to income ratio was too high. I couldn't get approved at the dealership, and they wouldn't do it because, it was basically saying I didn't make enough money a year. They knew that I could make the payments, but on paper they physically couldn't approve me. So I hit up my local credit union that I already had a loan through, and I knew the loan officer there. She's a goat. She hooked me up, got me approved some way, somehow. She worked her magic like she always does. And I ended up going back and getting the vehicle. The vehicle being that. It was hard after I got it, man. I was excited. It was something that, I knew the car would take me a long way. It's something, obviously, like it was a brand new car because I bought it in 2020. It was fresh, like, still on the market, like fresh car. They just brought it back. And after that, it kind of set in like, damn, I got $1,000 car payment to make every month. And man, from there it was just budget. I mean, I was making $40,000 a year, paying for a $60,000 car. And another thing was this car was priced like $8,000 more than what you see them online for, because this car is a premium, fully loaded carbon edition. It had everything you could get on it. It was on it, and that's the only one they had. And I wasn't taking no for an answer. I wanted it, and didn't even test drive it. Wouldn't let me test drive it until I got approved. But when I got approved, I went back, signed the papers, and took it off the showroom. And Alex, he hooked me up for sure. I wouldn't be in this car if it wasn't for him. I'll say that until the day I die, till the day I get rid of it. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the car. Because he had a GTR at the time. I was looking at GTRs again. Realized, I could make the payments, but, maintenance and insurance I just couldn't do on $40,000 a year. So, I mean, he honestly put me on this car. He said, if you can't get a GTR, have you seen the new Supras? They are sick. And, that's really where it all started. I seen it, I looked at it, I sat in it. He even cranked it in the showroom for me. He gave everybody carbon monoxide poisoning, but it's okay. No, but he's the GOAT for that. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things that tied into me getting this vehicle. I got lucky here. But yeah, it's just a lot of luck and a lot of preparing and a lot of determination to get this car. And I'm just a person, if I want it, I'm gonna make it happen. Simple as that. So another question I get asked, other than how do I have this car at 21? Well, I bought it at 20 when I was 20, now 21. Another question I get asked is, what do you do for a living? At the time when I bought it, I was driving a lumber truck for my dad. Again, making $40,000 a year. I had rent payment, I had utilities, I had food. I had all the bills that anybody had. I wasn't living at home. I don't have family or anything, but like I wasn't living at home, so I was paying rent on top of paying for my car. And that's when maturity steps in, and I was just like, no matter what, I have to make sure my bills are taken care of. I knew exactly down to the dime like what my bills would be every month. And I just calculated that. I got paid every week, so every week I was taking money, setting it back. That way I would have enough at the end of the month to make my payments. And that's really just how it was for 5 months. Then I ended up moving to Nashville in September with that guy. And from there, that's when it kind of got a little rough for a while. Moved here, didn't find a job right away. I looked before we moved and looked like right when we moved and just couldn't find a job. So I ended up just settling and working at FedEx for a little while. So I worked for FedEx for 5 months, making $150 a day. And I had already dug a hole because when we were here, we were kind of going hard, going out every day, driving around, just exploring, new place, just finding new things to do. Put myself in a hole, and from there, I just kind of had to just work and save and work and save. And it took me almost 10 months to be able to start doing stuff that I wanted to this car. It stayed stock for a while, and now that I got a new job, I got hired in February. The job I actually wanted when we moved here. Finally got it, and everything's looking up for sure. But man, it all started from an STI really. Just building your way up, just getting credit, making payments. Don't be late, making extra or paying extra. That's really how it goes. I mean, you just gotta be smart with money, smart with financing, know what you're doing, do your research, know what you can afford, what you can't afford, what you have to cut out, what you don't have to cut out. Luckily for me, before I didn't even buy anything special, like no new phone, I don't have no Apple Watch. I don't really buy clothes that often unless it's Christmas and my grandma buys them. Shout out grandma. And but yeah, I was never that person anyways, so that's not something I had to cut out, and I can still afford to eat out whenever I want to. That's one thing. I eat a lot. I cook at home too sometimes, but we eat out a lot, out with the boys, doing whatever. The situation is different for everybody. It just depends on what you're making, what your job is. Do everything you can to get raises, whether it's get a new job, get a raise, just work hard, do what you got to do. And from there, just grind. If you want it, make it happen.
Whenever you're ready.
So yeah, to answer people's questions that, what do I do for a living, or how do I afford this vehicle, am I rich? No, I'm not rich yet. It's just money management, just calculating, what you can and can't spend, and making it happen. That's really all it is. Just staying on top of your money, and the more money you make, the easier it gets. With that being said, money making it easier. I am making more money now, only to make more in the future, in the months coming up. A lot of things are happening, as you can see. Wheels, tires, the spoiler. I got some lowered sprays going on tomorrow. Shout out my guy William, G. Everybody's gonna help with that. I appreciate that. Performance stuff definitely coming soon. Long time coming. That I've had sitting around for a while. I've had downpipe and tune since August of last year. This been the only vehicle I've been driving since we moved here. And like I said, we moved here and kind of got in a hole and getting used to the place and getting a new job and stuff. So I haven't really had money and time to put that on. But that's coming soon. Just a lot of things to look forward to for sure. And William's got some shit coming too. Tell the channel what you got going, my guy. Enough about this thing. Oh my God, give me that. What is coming soon?
Truck parts.
Truck parts?
The mini truck builds, baby.
He drives
We're
a
getting
truck
them started.
in. He drives a truck in, wears a Bass Pro hat.
And my car should be back within a month. Within a month. My car should be here in my hands again, shipped to gears within a month. In the meantime, I'm gonna go nuts, go ham on the truck. We got a lot of stuff coming for the truck. Hopefully,
Something's coming tomorrow.
something's shipping tomorrow. Correction. Something is shipping tomorrow, but should have it very soon. Let me know what you guys think I'm planning on for the little GMC Sonoma, what my build progress, my build plans would be, and I'll let you know if you're correct or if you're incorrect. Should we say more?
Use your kidneys. Don't say nothing stupid.
Because he will flame you, I'm telling you.
No, you won't.
Leave a comment down below what you think my plans are. And if you're correct, I will silently let you know. Not silently, but we'll find out. We'll find
If you
out
guess
very
something,
soon.
I got you. If you guess something correct, yes, the film. We will send you free stickers in your merch.
Will we?
Okay? Yeah, we
we
will.
will.
We will. So,
Let
in
us
order
know
that
what
to
kind of
happen,
stickers you want with your merch when you purchase. What colors? We'll make it happen.
he said it.
Did I say more?
But hey, you gotta comment, you gotta like, you gotta subscribe, you gotta order this. We got more coming. And also, read it. Sound it out. Spinning ain't winning on my mama.
That's one sticker we got. We got two more and maybe a third on top of that one. in the works right now. So once this video is uploaded, they should be in hand on the link in bio, notractionmedia.com.
Link in bio, notractionmedia.com. Peace.
Trash.